Sorry, I'm nothing scary. Not like Dracula from Castlevania or something. So, of course, I'm not doing a review on that. I'm here to do a review on a game that has to do with who I'm dressed as. One of my idols, Jason Giambi. Yeah, the steroids do her, but now, exclude the steroids. Now let's get to the game. The one baseball game that everybody's been dying to see. Yeah, 2K7 for the Wii. Now, the Wii lacked that, so what did they get? They got the bigs. So, is the bigs really that good? Well, don't have any high hopes for this game. It ain't that good. So let's get into it. So, even though the controls are awkward, everything about the game is a big disappointment. Not totally huge. It's somewhat good. It's somewhat decent. You know, you got a multiplayer action, good stuff. But there's still too many issues with the game as well. I would say it gets boring pretty fast. So, let's get into the good. Yeah, like I said, you got some two-player action, awesome stuff. Graphics, not too great, but it's pretty good stuff, you know. Baseball, Wii controls. The fact that when you're holding the bat the way you're holding the Wii remote, it's good. Pitching's not too bad, but it could have been a lot better. It sucks though how you have to twist your arm in order to pitch. So, that's the good stuff. You got pretty good music, not too bad. You can play online, not too bad. But now, into the bad. Now, there's probably a lot more bad stuff, even though GameSpot gave this another review. 7. It's a review and a rating that it doesn't deserve that. So, anyway, what's the bad stuff? Yeah, if you checked it out, the controls are pretty poor. Controls are very awkward with the base running, the fielding, not that good. The running around the field is extremely awkward. Base running is very awkward. The fact that when you run the base, it ain't too bad. It's got that similar concept controls like Mario Sluggers does. You have to swing the Wii remote up and down. I don't know, ain't too bad. But the worst part is getting to the base safely. Sometimes you get on safe, which is not too bad. That's the most important part. The bad thing is, you might step off the base by accident due to the fact that the controls, awkwardicity, is not really that good. So, yeah. Don't like that. Don't like the fielding. Making a sliding catch is a real pain. Making a jumping catch on the fence is impossible, even though you've probably seen your computer opponent do it a million times and you get robbed of a home run way too many times as well. So, I'd say pretty much the game is not what it's cracked up to be. And it doesn't exactly steal the title of 2K8 or 2K7. So, what can I say furthermore? Bash this freaking game to pieces. Yeah, that's right. This game may be the first game for the Wii, but it's not the last. You got another one, which brings out the best in what a Major League Baseball game can do for the Wii. So I'm like, I don't want the controls to be poor. I want them to be good. I don't want awkward base running and fielding controls. I want controls that work. That's the whole purpose of getting the Wii. With good controls to play baseball. Baseball, it's one of my favorite sports ever. And I figure it'd be awesome. When winter comes, I can't play it outside. It sucks. I want to be able to play this damn thing on the Wii. I mean, Wii Sports Baseball ain't bad, but I want to control the fielders and the base runners. I want something that looks real, with real announcers. I mean, so what? So what if you can't freaking, bash the ball into the freaking scoreboard and get that power up? Makes you look like the players on freaking steroids or something. Do I look like I really give two shits about that? Honestly, I don't. So, onward to the next best. Well, I wouldn't say the next best. I would actually say the first best. Major League Baseball 2K8. This is the one you want. Not this. Sorry. I have to do that. Seriously, I just have to. But that's what it definitely gets. So step aside, Biggs. Yeah, a really big mistake. Let this one take over. Major League Baseball 2K8 is the one you want. Not that. Not that crappy, cheap invitation. Yeah. I have to. When I think about that game, it urges me to do that. Not the fact that I'm a guy who did steroids. I actually never did any. So don't get that in your heads that I'm doing steroids just because I look like Jason Giambi for Halloween. So don't get that in your heads. Keep that out. Anyway, 2K8 has got everything a die-hard baseball fan could want. Okay, do I really look like I give two shits about the graphics not being as good as 360 or PS3? Probably not. So what's the big improvement? Basically everything the bigs lacked. Fielding, base running controls. Better, way better. Have no worries about this game. Get your expectations off of this one. The bigs, get them off. This is the one you want. And okay, the announcers could have been better choice. I don't really like John Miller or Joe Morgan. I know, they could have chose better choices than that. Not too bad. You got the ESPN announcements. You got all the sound effects from the audience. Cheering when you're home. Booing when you're away and you're beating the other team's ass. Other good stuff. Cool stuff. You see all the fans holding up signs, cheering, ranting. All good stuff. You hear all the sound effects. It's cool. You got everything you want. Okay, the batting could have been a lot better. I really thought they could have improved that a lot better with the fact that when you hold the Wii remote, the way you hold it, it doesn't appear on screen about how the batter is holding the bat, like in Wii Sports and the bigs. I don't know what's up with that, but that ain't too bad. I won't take too many points off of that. Pitching's a lot better. You don't have to twist your arm. Yeah, it's cool. You got different kinds of pitches, You got the one, you have to pick them with the analog stick. Cool stuff. The fielding is a hell of a lot better. Not as awkward. Jumping for a catch is a little bit easier. Climbing a wall is a little bit tough, but not too hard. Cool stuff. Graphics are a hell of a better improvement. So, and most of all, and I mean most of all, what's the one thing that this game has that beats the crap out of the bigs? You give up? Season! Franchise mode. That's the thing I want. And how come that game has online play, but this one doesn't? There's no excuse for that. Honestly, I feel like the Wii games are lacking online play compared to PS2, PSP, everything else. But really, I don't know what it is up with that. Especially with Mario Sluggers. No online play either. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. But, you want my opinion? 2K8 is the one you want. So step aside, bigs. Yeah. Step aside and make a big step out of the Wii's best baseball game. Make way for 2K8 and possibly 2K9 for next year. So, until next time, keep watching and batter up. So, keep watching. Oh, and like always, gotta give my review. So, what's the review for the bigs? Won't give it too harsh. One Wii remote up, one Wii remote down. But 2K8 definitely deserves the two Wii remotes up. Out of doubt. So, keep on watching. Like I said, batter up. Well, I'll put it down for this season for real life Major League Ball. But hike for this season for the Giants. Go Giants! And happy gaming and have a nice day.